Hey, everybody, we're going to get started in just a minute. We're waiting for just a few more people to sign on. Thanks. Okay, here we go. Welcome to the new Facebook rules for 2021. We have real estate agents, commercial brokers, and property managers attending from all over California. I'm so glad you joined us. Just a quick note, everyone is muted during the presentation. If you have any questions, please send us an email to the address provided at the conclusion, or you can also send a chat here. It's a private chat, so it will come to us on the back end, and we will try to reply during the presentation. If not, we will reply after the presentation. Also note that you will receive a PDF of the presentation. Again, feel free to take notes and listen as you follow along, but you will receive a copy of this presentation. And just excuse me as we're moving along. This is the first time I'm using this specific app. We've kind of migrated away from Zoom due to some privacy concerns that Zoom is having nationally. So we'll see if this works. I'm very interested in hearing your opinion about this platform. Certainly something you could use in your business as well. It's called Livestorm. So let me know your thoughts afterwards. Okay, so this is me. My name is DJ with Property HDR. I will be your host today. I'm going to share with you the most important updates to Facebook and Instagram this year, as well as tips and tricks to use these changes to benefit your real estate business. A little about me. I entered the wacky world of real estate in 2004 when I became a mortgage broker in Pasadena, California. Shout out to everybody in SoCal, NorCal, Central California. We have agents and, again, property managers from all over the state. So, again, happy you're here with us. In 2016, I sold my company to I quickly became a top producer. And then several years later, I started my own mortgage brokerage. And then in 2016, I sold my company to a large direct lender. I headed their marketing department and oversaw national branch development, as well as call center lead generation. And once my non-compete expired with that direct lender, I started a boutique digital marketing agency called Trademark Social Media and Design. That has blossomed into a full-service real estate media company known as Property HDR. I'm also married, as you can see here. There's my beautiful bride. This is from 7 years ago. My wife tells me that I'm still handsome, even though my daughter tells me that I'm gross. But her twin brother thinks I'm Iron Man, so it all balances out. We have 4-year-old twins, boy-girl twins. And we basically, when we're not working, we spend most of our time chasing them around. So without further ado, let's begin. Move on to the next slide, and we'll dive right in. Just real quick, this is part of my team. We employ some of the best and brightest minds in real estate photography, editing, design, and advertising. This is Tu. She's our head photo editor. This is Jacob. He's our video editing director, and Amir, graphic designer. And you'll see why that's important later on in the presentation. So real quick, key topics that we're going to hit is Facebook's redesign. We're going to talk about Facebook's new COLLAB platform, also known as their COLLAB app. Most importantly, we're going to talk about the new Facebook and Instagram image rules, which will impact your business. We're going to talk about hashtag changes. These will greatly benefit your business. If you're not using hashtags, I strongly suggest that you start using them in 2021. Imagery ownership, also important, especially for those of us in real estate. And as a bonus, I'm going to include some brief information on social ads and lead generation, because at the end of the day, we all want to know, how can we increase our business? How can we earn more GCI? So I'm going to tell you how you can go about doing that pretty simply and easily. So first topic, Facebook's redesign. If you've noticed something different lately about Facebook, you're not alone. The homepage has changed, newsfeed, timeline, all of that has had a complete overhaul. Facebook realized that less people are using their platform to view posts of funny memes and cat videos, and now Instagram is the #1 app for content such as videos and pictures, while Facebook is now mostly catering to groups and events. So if you look on the left side, this is part of Facebook's new redesign, where they're trying to make the event and group tools more prominent so that they can keep people on Facebook longer. So what you need to do this year is learn, how are you going to leverage the redesign and Facebook's new focus to increase your business and dominate your market. So here's a few ways that you can leverage. And again, if you want to take some notes, that's great. I will be sending you this presentation. It doesn't have the entire outline of everything I'm saying, but you will also be receiving some freebies after this. So take some notes if you want to, ask some questions in the chat box. It'll come to us, we'll reply. Also feel free to send an email after the presentation, and we will also make ourselves available to do one-on-one phone calls and chats with people. So a few ways you can leverage the new layout. Create an open house event with Facebook's event tool. So rather than posting a link to the listing or to your landing page, use the event tool, which will allow you to capture the potential client's contact info, and you will automatically be able to create a group to the event where you can then talk with people who have attended your virtual open house. Another thing I suggest is create a virtual open house, a virtual home buyer seminar. This can be pre-recorded as a Zoom video or Livestorm, which is the app that we're using here. And you can feature your favorite lender, title rep, home inspector, whoever your favorite vendors are. You would run it just as if you were doing it in person, except you will be doing it in a virtual environment. The reason why it's great that you could pre-record it is you could host the home buyer seminar over and over and over again without getting back together with your vendors. You have that seminar pre-recorded, and you can use it and promote it over and over again on Facebook and Instagram and other social media platforms. I know a ton of agents and property managers that are getting referrals from their local mom, dad, and community Facebook groups. These are really exploding in popularity. Some of these groups will let you post about your business, some won't. So I suggest to use your posts sparingly so that people don't think that you're trying to hijack the group. Best practice is posting once a month, and I would really hone it in on market info and industry trends versus specific listings. Again, this way people think that you're adding value to the group and you're not just trying to promote your listings. So mom groups, dad groups, pay it forward groups, community groups, check them out, join them, get involved, get connected. Another thing I suggest is to launch Facebook and Instagram pages about local news and happenings. It's a great way to become your community's go-to resource for news, information, and vendors. Plus, you can network with your vendors and promote their business to your audience. So, in real estate, we've learned that it's all about referrals. And some of the best places that you can get referrals is from your vendors, like your lenders and your photographers and your home inspectors. So again, put together a page or group about local news and happenings. Become your local resource within your community. Last thing I recommend is start a VIP or client appreciation Facebook group to stay connected with your database. You could post market updates, sold inventory, DIY or do-it-yourself ideas, and seasonal giveaways. So it's a really good way that you can stay connected with your database, in addition to sending them, seasonal emails and different things like that. All right, so let's move ahead to the COLLAB platform. I know I'm throwing a lot of information at you. I want to get through this quickly so that we touch on each of these topics. And again, after the presentation, you will be able to reach out to us and we can delve further into certain things that you're interested in learning more about. Oh, we don't want slide 8, that's for sure. Okay, COLLAB Platform. So we're going to touch upon this real briefly. For those of you that are familiar with TikTok or addicted to TikTok like my wife is, the COLLAB Platform is basically TikTok for musicians. Now, we're all in real estate. Why do we care about a platform that is specifically tailored for musicians? Basically, TikTok exploded in popularity last year, and COLLAB is going to be no different. Even though it's a space specifically for musicians, Facebook really thinks this is going to be a game changer to get in front of millennials. And of course, Facebook will offer advertising opportunities just like they do on Facebook proper and Instagram and all of the other businesses that they own. COLLAB is in beta testing right now, but you can still download it from the App Store. And once it's downloaded, you'll need to request an invite from Facebook. Real brief, here are some ways that you can leverage the app. You can create some short video clips or animated 3D virtual tours featuring music by a local musician. So I think that would be really cool, is to find out who local or up-and-coming musicians are in your area and collaborate with them to use their music and put your listings to their music. Another thing that has become kind of popular in the world of video is agents, teams, or offices doing funny mashups, like funny music videos. So that's something that you could do that would be really fun with your office or other agents that you know. And frankly, it could go viral. So if it goes viral, you go viral. If you go viral, your brand goes viral. So could be a really cool tool for you to use in the future. All right, so this is something that's really going to improve your business. The new image rules. This is huge, huge, huge win for real estate professionals, especially those of you who are using Facebook and Instagram to post sponsored ads. If you're not familiar with the term sponsored, it means paid ad. So previously, Facebook would throttle or reduce the reach of ads or posts with more than 20% verbiage covering the image. Your ad might have also been rejected due to phone numbers or email placement being prominent on the visual of your ad. So as of September 7, 2020, these rules have been eliminated from Facebook's algorithm. This now means that you can include the property address without limiting organic reach. You can add your contact info to the image without penalty. You can include text-based logos, which most of us have. And you can promote infographics with industry trends. These changes will increase your brand exposure and amplify your conversion rate. So at the end of this presentation, I'll show you some examples of this. I cannot stress to you how huge this is. This gives you free reign over your ads and will really improve your business. Let's hop over to hashtag usage. So it's the symbol we all love to hate, the hashtag. What is a hashtag? It's a form of user-generated tagging that enables cross-referencing of content sharing a similar subject or theme. Thank you, Wikipedia. Hashtags have changed the way that we find information and interests. And to that end, Facebook is now implementing a hashtag suggestion tool like Instagram's Explore tool. So, when you go on Instagram and you're going to hashtag a topic, it will tell you how many people are using that hashtag, which topics are trending. Same thing with LinkedIn. If you do it in LinkedIn, little suggestions will pop up. So why is that important for you? This will help you find and leverage trending topics related to real estate. It will also allow you to take part in focused conversations about home buying and selling, and expand your brand reach by tagging topics and people, which will allow you to engage in a wider audience, which increases followers. I get the question all the time, how do I get more followers? How do I get more followers? One of the best ways to do it is to use hashtags. People are searching for conversations based on hashtags. And if you are participating in that conversation, if your posts are made public and people are finding that information valuable, they are going to start following you. It is super important to have lots of followers so that you can grow your business. Let's bounce over to Imagery Ownership. All right, so since their inception, most social media platforms, including Facebook and Instagram, have not restricted the sharing rights of images and videos posted by users. If you're worried about someone using your listing photos for their marketing purposes without asking your permission, this gives you recourse. Facebook announced that users can claim ownership over their intellectual property and moderate its usage over their platforms. So this affects you as real estate professionals in the following ways. Other users cannot share your images without permission. If they want to, they will have to message you, ping you, and get permission. So it creates a conversation. You can network with other agents or vendors to share their images. So a home inspector might have snapped an image of one of your listings where they were talking about something and you want to use the image. You will then have to reach out to them, ask for permission, and then share it. Again, it's important because it creates a conversation and it puts the permission in the possession of the right person. You can create an additional stream of revenue. You could sell images if you wanted to. And most importantly, you could educate local business owners on new rules. So you could do what I'm doing, which is hosting a seminar on social media or other topics for your local realtor association or chamber of commerce, things like that. All right, now we're going to get into what I am sure you're most interested in, which is sponsored ads and lead generation. This is how you're going to increase your business, double your GCI, and really dominate your market. So the easiest and most effective way to reach potential buyers and sellers is social media. We all know that. Now, because of COVID and the way that people are working from home, which I don't think is going to change that much, we are going to be leveraging social media in a whole brand new way. So the average US adult spends 38 minutes on Facebook and 29 minutes on Instagram every single day. That means you have a good chance of getting your business in front of the right people in your market. And how do you get there? How do you get your posts in front of them at the right time? I'm going to show you some examples on leveraging trending topics, using inventory, creating events, applying Facebook lead forms to sponsored ads, and CRM integration. So let's get into it. This is where you may want to take some notes because these are ads that you can copy. I'm going to provide you with the templates and you can have at it. So these are ads that have been, are tried and true, have been tested. Some of them are ads that maybe you've used in the past, and many of them are going to be ads that you have never used. You can do sponsored ads, or you can simply utilize this as posts and attempt to reach your audience through organic reach. So this is leveraging Just Listed. Just Listed ads are the perfect way to show potential sellers that you're an active agent while generating buyers' interest. Adding a personalized intro is a nice touch and lets people connect with you visually. So when you do a personalized intro, you don't necessarily have to be walking through the whole property. In fact, the videographer, you, your marketing team, someone in your office could simply shoot a video of you on your cell phone. And then if you know a good videographer or video editor, they can remove the background, replace it with something like this, and therefore you don't have to necessarily be at the property, walk through the whole property. Your videographer, your editor, you can then add that intro to your virtual tour, to a video walkthrough, to a video slideshow. It'll really make it pop, and then you can leverage something like this. The other thing that I really like about it is it puts a face to the name of her and her company. It creates that connection between the potential client and the realtor. This ad from the Parrot Group includes a built-in lead form from Facebook's Ad Manager platform. What that means is Facebook has built-in lead forms that are already available to you that you can utilize instead of sending people off of Facebook to a landing page. I will be emailing you a example of this. The Facebook lead forms, I cannot stress how important they are, because what it will do is when someone clicks learn more, a form will pop up on someone's Facebook screen, either mobile or laptop, and all of their information will be pre-filled because that is the information that they use to sign up for Facebook. So with 2 clicks of a button, learn more, their information pops up, it's pre-filled, they hit submit, and all of that contact information goes to you. It's called Facebook lead forms. Super powerful tool. Kind of like Just Listed, Just Solds are incredibly important ads to be utilizing. Ashley Jackson here is promoting not only Just Listed homes, but is celebrating just about every MLS status update. So every time there is a price change or something historically is happening to one of her listings, she is changing her ad, keeping it fresh, and ensuring that her local audience and community is well aware of all of the changes that she has in terms of her business and her listings. Really, really, really effective tool, and ties in really well with Facebook lead forms. In my opinion, I think this is one of the most effective ways that you can advertise this year in 2021. The pandemic has had a pronounced effect on the way that we do business. And one of the things that has come out of this is 3D virtual tours becoming the norm. We personally, as a company, are Matterport service providers. There are, other 3D software tools that are out there, but we believe that the Matterport camera and software is the best. However, whether you're doing a 3D tour, you're hiring someone to do a 3D virtual tour, best practice is to utilize a video of the 3D tour. We're able to create that for you through Matterport, and you can create an event ad around that. One of the great things about the event ad is you don't necessarily have to pay for it. It doesn't have to be sponsored. You can if you want to increase your reach, but you don't have to. More importantly, when someone clicks that they're interested or going, it is then going to go out to all of their friends and followers, unlike if they were going to click on a link that sends them to an external page outside of Facebook or Instagram. So the event tool is really going to help you capitalize on new business this year. And you want to use something like a 3D virtual tour because it is visually immersive and it's incredibly impressive. It's impressive for buyers, but it's also impressive for sellers, right? And it's all about referrals. So if the seller thinks that you have moved your business around COVID and you really know what you're doing, the house sells, they're obviously going to refer you to more people. A really popular ad that you see often on Facebook and Instagram is home valuation. There was a lot of merit in home valuation ads. Some people do it right, some people don't. We can teach you the right way to do it to make sure that you have the right graphics, the right verbiage, and that when someone clicks on that ad, that you're able to capture that contact information quickly and easily. 9 times out of 10, when you're using off-site landing pages, people are going to hop on and hop off. We really suggest that you use the lead form feature on Facebook, even for home valuation ads. Something that is becoming more popular again because of COVID is doing featured neighborhood ads. So one of the things you could do is leverage your local photographers and videographers like us, Property HDR, and have them take footage of your local neighborhoods and amenities. This is where drone videography really comes into play. You can then take those clips, put them up on Facebook. You can tie that into a certain subdivision, into a certain neighborhood, tie it into a builder. It's just a really fun and unique way that you're going to be able to get information out about your local neighborhoods without being too salesy and capturing a lot of leads. Promotions and contests. It's a really, really fun way to get more business. You can run promotions, contests, giveaways. It's just an astoundingly successful way to engage the local community and promote your brand. Obviously, not everyone who participates in a promotion or contest or giveaway is going to be interested in buying or selling real estate, but that's not necessarily the point, because again, when people are really getting into these giveaways, they're cross-sharing it on their Facebook pages, in their Facebook groups, and then obviously it is allowing you to build your brand and become more recognizable. These are also really good things to put in mom, dad, and community Facebook groups. So that's a big, big tip right there. And by the way, we will provide you with different suggestions and ideas on promotions, contests, and giveaways to do throughout the year. Some of them are seasonal, some of them are not, but we will do the work for you so that all you have to do is execute on it. Home search ad, this is killer. What this team did, the Eric Rollo real estate team at William Ravis, they focused more on the price point than the neighborhood. They focused more on the price point than the property. So This is great because you know your market, you know the kind of clients that you want. You know, if you want to be dealing with buyers in the 800K range, this is the kind of ad. And it doesn't have to obviously be 800K, it could be 200K, 1.1 million. It all depends. So it's a great way to cast a wider net, capture information. And by the way, when you use Facebook lead forms, all of that contact information can automatically feed into your CRM if you are using one. If you are not using a CRM, which you should be, but if you're not, you can download all of the leads easily in an Excel spreadsheet. New construction all throughout California is just continuing to explode. I personally live in Placer County, and it's crazy here from Roseville all the way through Folsom and Sacramento County and beyond. I'm hearing agents in Riverside County, San Bernardino, all the way up through Yolo, Yuba, of course, San Francisco, outside of San Francisco. New construction is just great. Interest rates are super low, so you really want to be capitalizing on that. You can work in association with new home builders, which is a great way to partner with them to promote their subdivisions or their listings while using your marketing dollars, or you could do it on your own. So we will be providing you with a lot more information on targeting new construction and home builders in the future. And then if you are an agent, a team, an office, or part of a corporate headquarters, a really effective way to recruit, whether it's recruiting an agent or a transaction coordinator, or if you're a mortgage person, a loan processor, I know we have some mortgage people on the call, use Facebook ads. Again, people are spending 38 minutes a day. Most people don't spend 38 minutes a day going to the gym or even eating food. People are locked into Facebook and Instagram every day. So you can run highly targeted ads to grow your team, grow your business, grow your offices, grow your company. And again, we will be providing you with templates for that, as well as tips and suggestions. Everybody who attended this seminar today is going to receive a goal planning digital workbook. Basically, what we're going to provide to you is social media cheat sheets and a goal visualization workbook completely free. This will help you determine how many properties you need to sell, lease, or manage in 2021 to meet your commission goals. Basically, we're going to help you skyrocket past those goals and achieve more income than you've ever had in your real estate career. And you can unlock all of that through social media. We make it super easy for you. You can use all of our templates and whatnot. You post, you're in complete control. You'll receive the latest Facebook and Instagram templates that get results. We include additional content and infographics so that you could post daily, and the folder will be updated weekly with new items. It's only $99 per month, no contract, or we can do the work for you. This is our most popular program. Most real estate professionals enjoy working with people, not spending countless hours posting online about their business. So we'll do all the work for you. We will post daily. We will create groups for you. We will post in those groups. We will do the event creations. We will do the ad designs. And now for a limited time, we're offering all of that for $199 monthly. And if you're an enterprise client, you're part of a team, office, or corporate marketing department, we certainly have a solution for you as well. You can contact us for more info. Here is where you can contact us. Again, I'm going to be emailing this out to everybody. If you're interested in photography, videography, 3D virtual tour services, Property HDR serves all of California. We are currently running a promotion right now where you get a free 3D Matterport virtual tour when bundled with any photography or videography package. So the Matterport virtual tour is completely free. And we run promotions every week, every other week. Turn times are typically 24 hours for photos, including virtual staging. And then for videography and things like that, it's typically 48 hours. And we are super, super competitive on price. If you're looking for any kind of web design, graphic design, whether it's flyers, brochures, postcards, trademark social media and design, also a company I own, we are incredible designers. We'd love you to put us to task. And we are also wholesale printers. So I know a lot of you probably use Express Docs. We are less expensive than Express Docs or 40 order print or those other places. So feel free to send us over some information on a quote, and we'll get back to you very quickly. So I know I went through all of this, kind of at lightning speed. I wanted to keep it to a half hour, which we have accomplished. I appreciate all of you attending. I will be emailing each of you. Feel free to reply back to that email. If you have any questions in the meantime, please get in touch with me. I really look forward to being an important part of your business this year. And, let's make 2021 an exceptional year. Thank you so much. Take care. Have a great day. Have a great week. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye.